Welcome to Gaze into Cinema, Inland Taipan Uncovered, a narrative of history and narrative wonders. In the core of Australia's dry scenes, the Inland Taipan, Oxyuranus microlepidotus, rules as the world's most venomous snake. Its subtle nature and powerful toxin have energized interest and dread. This investigation dives into the historical backdrop of the Inland Taipan, exploring the bone-dry fields and narrative domains that have unwound the secrets of this confounding snake. Advancement in the Outback, the developmental story of the Inland Taipan unfurls against the scenery of Australia's huge and unforgiving inside. Adjusting to the dry circumstances, this snake has created extraordinary qualities, including specific toxin that separates it as an impressive hunter. While the exact course of events of its development remains clouded, the Inland Taipan's methods for surviving are a demonstration of the difficulties presented by the dry Outback. Native points of view. Well before the Inland Taipan caught the consideration of current scientists and narrative movie producers, native Australian people group held a nuanced comprehension of this dangerous snake. The snake highlighted in Dreamtime stories, filling in as both an image of risk and a wellspring of social importance. Native viewpoints offer a rich layer to the historical backdrop of the Inland Taipan, mirroring the perplexing connection between the snake and individuals who have coincided with it for quite a long time. Logical revelation. Western logical revelation of the Inland Taipan picked up speed in the late 1900 years, with wayfarers and naturalists wandering into Australia's inside. Formal ordered depictions were given by Frederick McCoy and Gerard Krefft, denoting the start of logical affirmation. The snake's tricky nature, joined with the unforgiving states of its living space, introduced difficulties to early analysts, adding to its baffling atmosphere. Narrative wonders. In many years, narratives play had a vital impact in demystifying the Inland Taipan and carrying its story to worldwide crowds. Creations like Lethal 60, 2010, and Toxin Nature's Executioner, 2017, have wandered into the snake's parched area, capturing intriguing film of its way of behaving, hunting procedures, and interactions with the remarkable climate of the Australian Outback. These narratives utilize state-of-the-art innovation, including high-goal cameras and warm imaging, to give phenomenal experiences into the Inland Taipan's mysterious life. Venomous bits of knowledge. One of the central marks of Inland Taipan narratives is the investigation of its venomous capacities. The snake has a toxin with neurotoxic and hemotoxic parts, making it profoundly powerful. Narratives dive into the science behind the toxin, its job in curbing prey, and the possible effects on the human body. While the Inland Taipan's toxin is deadly, its antisocial nature fundamentally lessens the gamble of human experiences. Preservation contemplations. In spite of its fearsome standing, the Inland Taipan faces preservation challenges as environment misfortune and environmental change. Narratives accentuate the fragile harmony between Australia's dry biological systems and the significance of protecting the special widely varied vegetation that call it home. By displaying the Inland Taipan as a lead animal categories for its territory, these movies advocate for preservation estimates that benefit this tricky snake, as well as the more extensive biological system. Social importance. Inland Taipan narratives frequently investigate the social meaning of the snake in Australian legends and native practices. The snake's depiction as a legendary animal and its job in forming social stories add to an all-encompassing comprehension of its spot in the shared mindset of the Australian public. Narratives offer a stage to connect logical information with social bits of knowledge, improving the story encompassing the Inland Taipan. Conclusion. The historical backdrop of the Inland Taipan unfurls as an adventure of transformation, secret, and environmental significance. Narratives act as gateways into the snake's bone-dry domain, unwinding the mystery encompassing this venomous snake. According to native viewpoints to current true-to-life investigation, the Inland Taipan story mirrors the complicated dance between nature, culture, and science. As we peer into the core of the Australian Outback from the perspective of narratives, we are welcome to see the value and the intricacies of this destructive yet fundamental species, and backer for the preservation of its extraordinary environment. The Inland Taipan, with its celebrated history and narrative wonders, remains as a sentinel of the dry scenes it calls home. Thanks you for watching.